So lesson number 4 for the FMS course is going to focus in on throwing. I'll go through the PowerPoint presentation with you. But after that, there's a quiz that you have to do related to that. There's an assignment that has to be completed. There's another PDF, sort of like other PDFs we've looked at with some more details and information. And so this can all be used to help you out. And then after your assignment sort of is done, there's an assessment that you have to do in the discussion. And this is based on, again, you have to get some volunteers to help you complete sort of, I guess you could call it a lab, basically, that's related to throwing. So for this activity here, the PowerPoint presentation is going to provide you with a lot of the front-end information that you need. Just let it load. So if you have a situation like this where it's sort of loading, it says document conversion is in process. If you hit download, it'll actually download that file to your computer. And then what you can do is you can just click on open, and then it'll open up for you this way. So again, if you're ever having issues getting files to open that way, click on download and it'll let you download those, and you can get at them a whole lot quicker than you would have the other way. So here's the throwing piece. So it talks about the outcomes again, so what you need to know. So it's going through the stages in learning. So I mentioned those earlier. There's like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. And so we're going to take a look at those right now. And these are the stages of maturity for throwing. And then there's different factors that contribute to having a mature throw. I constantly have students in my high school phys ed classes who are only at stage 1. There's a variety of reasons for that, or it could be a variety of reasons. But the reality is that don't think this is just something to do with children, because again, we have teenagers who struggle with this skill. And then the doing piece is the doing piece is choosing the optimal position to observe the children throwing the ball. So here it talks about some of the different ideas and things you're going to take a look at. It's going to go through the 6 steps teaching process. So it's important to make sure you read that and you go through that. And this just sort of highlights sort of what it is you're attacking and what you're having to do. Okay, and so in this case, it replies to it again. Here it's looking at those different stages. So which one would be a stage 1 throw, which is a stage 2 throw, and which is stage 3. So basically, no footstep, no upper body, that's your stage 1. Your stage 2, same arm, same hand. And this is usually what I get at high school, right, is this. Although this is what badminton often looks like, right? Only the arm working. It's a transferable skill. And this would be your stage 3, right? So you've got the opposite foot, you've got a torso involved, you've got the arm, follow through, those types of things. So it just gives you an idea about the different stages and what they would be. And then it provides sort of a detailed description or a breakdown of what these things should look like at each stage. These are sort of your teaching cues. All right, so the summary for here is the 6 steps teaching model, and that children go through these different stages in the maturity pieces for throwing. The piece that's not mentioned here is the actual assignment piece. And so we'll go back and we'll take a look at that in the course right here. And so what's going to happen is you're going to, again, pick somebody to volunteer for you, and you're going to have to explain or try to teach them how to throw. And the idea here is that you're going to ask them to throw with their weak hand, which then makes it much more difficult and puts them in a situation whereas they're actually learning to make that throw. So this is a throwing assignment that you're going to have them do. So there's in the following PDF, it has the complete instructions for the lab. And so in this case, it says the group of 3 and then rotate positions, but you're going to be have one person throwing, and you can be the teacher. As your volunteers aren't in this class, they don't need to be the teacher. So again, it's designed to be run with a class of students there. So you're just going to modify the instructions a little bit so that it's just you going through, and then you'll go through the different worksheets, and there's a discussion post. And this is the link to the discussion post there. So again, go to the following PDF, which if you go back into the content was right below it, and it's going to have the different worksheets that you need in order to complete this assignment. So right here is the PDF, and the information that you find in this will help you complete the project. Once you've completed the project, right, answer the question. So again, similar to the PowerPoint, except down through here, it's going to provide you with a few different things that you can take a look at in order to complete this or to get this done. Okay, so if we go back up, this was the assignment right here. So again, non-dominant throw, and you're going to try to teach somebody and then observe all the different things that were sort of going on in this situation. You can look at the rubric. It helps to teach you, or helps to give you an idea of what the wording is that you're going to use to complete this assignment.